and these are your morning announcements for Tuesday, January 28th, 2020.
Today's lunch is chicken tenders with a whole grain dinner roll, steamed green beans, offerings bar, and choice of milk.
This is the last week that our service squad is collecting items for local veterans. Every teacher should have a basket that can be used to collect the items during homeroom. Remember, no mouthwash or hand sanitizer will be accepted.
In our Warrior Sports news, our wrestling team traveled to Bedford and took second out of 8 teams. They lost to Bedford in the finals of 54-51. Outstanding wrestlers going on 4 wins and 1 loss for the day were Desmond King, Max Biendo, Ruben Llanos, and Amelia Sanchez. Also going undefeated with 5 wins were Joe Calhoun, Mike Stathagus, and our team returns to action today at Shoemate and Thursday at home versus Woodhaven. Go Warriors!
Also in action tonight is our 7th and 8th grade basketball team. They will be facing off against Taylor West. 7th grade will be in action at 4 o'clock, and 8th grade will be in action at 5 o'clock. Good luck, ladies.
In clubs, we have robotics meeting until 4 o'clock and boys group meeting until 3:30.
Good morning, Wilson. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Well, we've got 1 day of the new semester in the books, and I want to kind of just, I don't even want to call it the State of the Union address, but the mid-year little talk. I just want everybody to know that, you know, the majority of you, we've got close to 1,000 kids here, and the majority of you, I would say probably 80%, if not more, did an excellent job this first semester as far as grades, getting to class on time, staying out of trouble. It's at 20% or so. We got to get you guys on the right track. In regards to tardies, since it is a new semester, we're kind of starting everybody back at 0. So as of right now, everybody has 0 tardies. Now, those students, unfortunately, who received a large amount of tardies the first semester, you right now are on the radar of Mr. Gillespie. And I'm just letting you know right now that if you continue your ways, and I was just walking the halls a little while ago, saw the same students. I see the same students almost every day who really seem to really not care about whether they get to class on time or not. You probably will be getting ticketed. I'm telling you that right now. And I would just love to be a fly on the wall in that courtroom when the judge asks you why you can't get to class on time and you tell her that you don't care. All right? I just want to see what her reaction is going to be. 8th graders especially. I have talked to I don't know how many students this first semester when technically you were supposed to have a tardy or a detention after 5 tardies. I've given you the opportunity to turn that around, maybe make some adjustments, like not going to your locker after every class. And a lot of you guys took that advice and did a great job. Others just went in one ear and out the other. So just know, if you know, there were some students with 40, 50, 60 tardies. That is ridiculous. All right? So again, you're on the radar. I hope you do a better job this second semester. Mrs. McCooch and I were talking, you know, we have a Valentine's dance coming on. And I know every time we have a dance, we always say that if you've been suspended between the last dance, you're not allowed to go to the dance. We're going to change that since it seems like at our dances we have the same kids who we see in the office all the time who are getting in trouble, basically doing the same thing at dances. So hear me now, folks. If you get sent to the office for a timeout, an ODR, don't buy a ticket when we start selling dance tickets because you will not be allowed, all right? I get a lot of phone calls from parents in regards to, you know, why is my son or why is my daughter getting a Saturday detention for wearing a hoodie? Well, you've heard me say it I don't know how many times. It's a safety factor. That's why we don't want you wearing the hoodies on your head while you're in school. If we have to look at video to see who a particular student is, we can't tell if you have a hoodie on, all right? So again, you know, you better start, number one, start listening to the announcements. I know many of you are sitting there right now, probably not paying attention to a word I'm saying. And then you are the ones that end up getting the consequences. All right? So again, if you really want to go to this next Valentine's dance, do the right thing, stay out of trouble. All right? We've got 20 weeks in the book. You guys are well aware of what the rules are. Follow them. It's as simple as that. Do the right thing. You've heard me say it You've heard Ms. McCooch say it. I'm sure your teachers say it all the time. Do the right thing, stay out of trouble. You got two things to do when you come to school, folks. Do your work, stay out of trouble. And again, like I said earlier, the majority of you guys do that and you do a great job with it. Let's get the other 20% on board, all right? Let's have a great week. Take
That's all
care.
for today. Have a terrific Tuesday.
Now let's all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.